If I bumped it again now, oh my word! I think I would shit in my pants. Wrong one. Ice cream van. Right. Okay, so let's just check that everything is. Let's just check that everything is looking hunky dory. Okay, so we've gone live on YouTube. And probably in another minute we'll go automatically live. Go live automatically at the scheduled time. Yep, done. Okay, so we should go live automatically to high stream resolution. Dismiss. I think we're going live. Awesome. Here we are live. Let's just do this. And let's just kick into it. Right. And there we go. It's episode 55.
That is awesome.
And it's just
looking great.
You're looking a bit orange. You're looking a bit like you got like a Trump vibe about you tonight. Oh shit.
That is a possibility. There is a possibility. You know what we're gonna miss Lester today because we're not gonna have any Trump quotes or tweets.
That is true.
Yeah.
Listen, dude, I would have forgotten about that anyway.
You serious?
Old age.
Like since you reminded, like when you think about the Orange Man, you always think about Trump, right?
Yes.
Right.
Yes. That is correct. That is a correct answer. So, how was your week?
It was pretty cool. I was on.
I think Wednesday was cool.
Wednesday was amazing. Guys went to test ride some bikes. I was really scared to try to test ride the R18.
Were you?
Yeah.
Why?
Dude, like I'm really scared of those low sense of gravity Harleys. Like I'm thinking it's like one wrong move and you're gonna drop that thing. Or one wrong move. Because it's like riding a street bike or riding the 1250 GS. Like you can always put your feet on the ground and like you just balance the bike. It's pretty straightforward. With that R18, you're just sitting so low. And like when you went first and I saw you struggling, I was like,
I was just being careful, dude.
Dude, I saw you struggling, man. And like I was like, man.
No, it's got a different vibe about it.
So how was it? Like your take?
I was impressed. I didn't know what to expect. Having ridden Harleys, you've got this like expectation of what it's going to feel like on the bike, and you get into this like same seating position as you would with a Harley, and it's like different.
Was it more comfortable?
Yeah, I suppose it depends how you define comfort. It's probably as comfortable as a Harley.
Yeah.
But a totally different ride.
So like, does it vibrate as much as a Harley?
No, not at all, dude. At 120 k's an hour on the highway, it feels like you're gliding through the air. Like have a moment like out of Harry Potter, right?
Yeah.
You're just gliding through the air.
So no vibration.
Nothing, dude.
Awesome.
Nothing. Man. It's just like
it's totally different experience.
There's no engine vibration. There was like no like feedback from the road. No like road noise or vibration from the tires. It was just like
smooth.
Just like gliding through the air. Like almost to the point that I'd actually like to go and ride that bike again.
Yeah.
Just experience that again.
I'd be keen to go ride the 1250R again.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed that. I think that was such a cool experience. It's like just such a well-refined bike. And the 1250 GS was really amazing.
Yeah.
I'm not actually sure which one I prefer because both are really great.
Look, I mean, the GS, I'm a bit biased when it comes to that.
I wonder why.
No, well, it's, it's like, my thing is that once you've, sorry, I'm just trying to adjust the focus here. I don't know if it's getting better or worse. That's worse.
That's better. That's better, yeah.
Is that even better?
That's
don't
better,
know.
yeah.
I don't know. For some reason, I got the lighting wrong today. Yeah, that's like once you've had a GS, it's very difficult to
Go back.
not want to have a GS, because for me the GS is like I was saying to you on Wednesday, it's 3 bikes in one.
Yeah.
It's a touring bike, it's a sport bike, and it's an adventure bike.
Yeah.
Like you get, in my view, you get 3 bikes in one, and so you can
Do
throw it
whatever you
into the
want.
corners. You can throw it into the corners on the road, depending on the tires that you got. I mean, you can load it up and go for a 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 5,000 K trip,
Yeah.
right? And along the way, you can do some adventure riding.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, like your R18. What do you do with the R18? Sunday ride, maybe Saturday.
Yeah, yeah. So you wouldn't use it like it's an everyday bike,
What?
the R18.
Well, you could. Oh, excuse me, but I mean, it wouldn't be
Yeah,
like my everyday bike. I don't know. Jeez, dude, I
Somebody's
don't know why
pulling
I'm so
amps.
tired. Yeah, I'm pulling amps. It must be the medication that I've taken. The
Schedule
thing
5.
Schedule 5. Yeah, habitual problem. The R18 is like, there's only really one thing you can do with it, and that's ride it
Cruising speed.
cruising speed. Yeah.
But
I
you
mean,
really
that's like-
enjoyed it. You really enjoyed
I
it.
did,
Like
I did.
once we climbed
I
on the
did.
highway, because I saw like once we were on the streets, in Sandton, it's like you're like from traffic light to traffic light. It wasn't that great. Whereas like I was riding the GS and the 1250R, and that was like super cool experience. Like
Yeah.
I think like the 1250R is not really designed for like highway cruising, whereas like 1250 GS was amazing. Like once you climb on the highway, it's just planted. You're not feeling the wind noise because of the shield, and it's just such a comfortable place to be. It's like it feels solid, it feels steady. You can feel the suspension working. It was awesome.
But I mean, look, as nice as the bike is, and when one looks at the price, you go, well, I've got a 1200 GS already, right?
Yeah.
When I rode it on the way home, I was like, they're not worlds apart.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
they're both GSs, okay?
Mm.
The difference between them is, okay, so the other one's got more electronics, and the suspensions,
Smoother.
it's extra
Feels smoother.
suspension, so it's constantly adjusting all the time, whereas mine is you set it at a certain thing and it stays there.
Yeah.
And you can adjust it again depending on, I mean, the only thing you can change on the fly is between sport mode, comfort mode, and normal.
Yeah.
And I mean, it makes quite a difference. I mean, you'll see like when you're on the highway.
But that's engine maps, right? That's not really suspension.
No, that's suspension. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So that's just the response of the
shock.
The shock. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like how quickly does it respond? And yeah, like you'll notice, like if you put it into sport mode, it becomes a lot more rigid.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas like if you put it on comfort and you go over a bump, it's like this.
Okay.
Yeah. But not in a bad way, in a nice way. Because like when you're cruising, like when you're on the highway and then you load it up and you put it onto comfort, then it's just lacquer, because then it's just like this,
Yeah.
It's not like when you go over a bump.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, the thing is that the difference between the two bikes is not, for me, is not great enough to me say, wow, geez, this is like revolutionary. I've got to have this bike.
So like, I test rode the previous versions of the 1200 GS, right?
Yes.
What I like about this version is the seating position is more comfortable, because the rider seat like narrows down a little bit quicker towards the tank, and it just creates a nice angle. And previously, like my shins were sitting on top of the cylinders.
Yeah.
It's like now there's actually some space. I don't feel like am I gonna get burned now or just 5 minutes later?
Yeah. No, you're right. Yeah, look, I mean, anyway.
I think design is better. I think overall, like for me, design is better. Like previously is like for me, like my legs sitting on top of the cylinders was like, nah, this is not gonna work. you
Yeah.
know?
You must just sit a little bit further back on the seat.
No, but that's
dude.
not comfortable. It's like you sit how you sit. It's like
Yeah. Anyway.
yeah.
Yeah, but yeah. And like you said, you were on the 1250R, which is the road, same engine as the 1200,
Yeah.
1250 GS, but street naked bike,
Yeah.
no fairing. Well, it's got a bit of a, thing.
Not
No
really.
fairing, but it's
Yeah.
got a bit of a, hasn't it got a bit of a, no, it hasn't.
No, it hasn't. It hasn't got any fairing. It's just a tank. Yeah.
It's
But-
just got a tank.
Just got a tank.
A petrol tank. It's got a petrol tank.
Yeah. Petrol tank. Yeah.
It's got an engine.
yeah.
It's got 2 wheels.
2 wheels.
And goes like a bat out of hell.
Well, it's not. It's actually very nice on the road, right? So like I would